What's up, guys? Kurnster here, bringing you another episode of XCOM Enemy Unknown. It should be a let's play. It should be more like how not to play. In the last episode, my squad got wiped out and we failed the Slingshot mission. So we are going to bring episode 6, and we're definitely going to start again. So I'm going to go into the single player here, and this time we're going to go for normal. I know that obviously purists will say the classic is the way to go, but this time we're going to go for normal. But we are going to add some of the second wave options. So damage roulette I've used before, new economy I've used before, not created equally I've used before, and hidden potential. So I'm actually happy here to flick on all of them. The only thing I have with the damage roulette is that obviously you never know if you're going to get a kill shot or not. So we're going to go for it anyway and just see what happens. And advanced options, we're going to enable Iron Man, and we're going to go for normal. Once again, guys, as this is a let's play where I'm expecting you guys to probably have seen XCOM stuff before, I am going to skip the videos and the different intros here. So as soon as I get a chance, I will forward on like that. We're going to do the same thing again. We're going to go for Africa only because of the funding increase that it gives you even if you lose countries. And we're going to jump straight into our first mission here.
For the next operation. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area.
Thanks, Bradford. We'll get it from here. And the only thing I'll say now, obviously, about switching to classic is that unfortunately Bradford keeps talking. But yeah, now that we're not in classic, I do actually know at this point now there's only going to be 4 XCOMs. There's only going to be 4 sectoids. Alright. So we've already spotted 2 of them. Let's try and clear them out and skip through this mission without actually getting anybody injured. What's his chances? 35%. Grenades. He can't throw, so we're going to take the shot anyway. 35% is not too bad. He does miss, unfortunately.
Adjusting sights. Roger, I've got eyes on. Eyes on the prize. Moving to Overwatch.
So the guy in that room at the back there is obviously mind melding. So he's going to be particularly hard to take out. And this will be one hell of a shot if he hits. Can't imagine he had much better chance than 35% like I did. So we're going to move forward here and see what chance. Oh, I found all 4 of them. That's not necessarily a good thing. Certainly not all together. Okay, so we have 55, 55, and 58. And I was kind of hoping I might be able to nick a grenade back here, but I can't really. And given my previous track record with grenades, I might try and avoid doing anything too special. Let's move Janice around the side here, and he's going to get a 50-50 on this guy. Can he throw a grenade? No, I'm going to take the 50-50. He also misses, which is kind of a sucky start, really. I do think we're going to get some injuries in this first mission, but it's okay. Alright, so our rookie here can see 2 guys at 45 damage. We're going to go for the guy that can actually flank us. I just regard him as a bigger danger. Unfortunately, my team don't really necessarily agree because their shooting sucks at the moment. I'm going to continue to try and flank on this side. I'm going to try and, with Helen here, cut into the actual building and see if I can get anything. For the moment, though, she can't do anything, so we're going to Overwatch. Isaac Rosenberg, 58. I'm going to have to go with 58. It's too, well, up to 4 damage with the randomizing effects we have in the expansion. He's probably not going to die. So actually, it might be nice just to get an instant kill with somebody, and that'll do 2 points of damage as well. So let's do that.
restraint when using explosives. While certainly effective at killing aliens, they also destroy the artifacts we're hoping to recover from the bodies. Just something to consider.
It really is a shame that we have to listen to that lecture every time we play through the game. Alright, we got another mind meld. Edwards is actually going to get a reaction shot. Have I hit somebody with bullets yet? I don't think I have. Oh no, and he's flanked. And he's dead. Welcome to Classic. Even though we're not in Classic. Alright, thankfully our guy here who panicked. Oh no, everybody's panicking. Thankfully our panicked teammates are shooting at the enemy rather than shooting at themselves. I can't believe I just lost somebody in the very first mission on a regular, normal difficulty. If I get a squad wipe out here, I have no one to blame but myself. Alright, Giannis, come on. 94, you have to do it. Oh, I thought he missed for a second. So he kills 2 as a result of that. Because of the mind meld.
We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
I gotta be wary of another flank here. So if I go here, that's actually where our Rosenberg guy died. What if I go here? Oh, there's an Overwatch. Thankfully he missed. You know, I'm not going to be too upset here. I mean, you know, losing 1 rookie in the very first mission is probably not that bad, but I just expected more of myself. He can't see anything, so he's going to Overwatch. And thankfully now his Overwatch is done, so Helen's got a chance to approach, and she might be able to get a decent shot off. 30% is not that decent. We can end the mission now. But you know what, I think the weapon fragments are worth it, so we're going to just try and kill him naturally. Oh, and we got lucky. Helen, you beast.
Good work out there, Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on...
That's okay, Dr. Valen. We don't really need to hear you. Alright, so that's the first mission. If we hurry up here, we might actually get 2 missions in before this episode. Try and catch up to where we were before we got completely wiped out. Okay. Now we're going to skip Bradford's introduction here. Alright, so we've got a KIA. Victor Garza, Victor Garza did nothing, so he didn't get promoted. Helen and Janice did the most of the work. And we've got a sniper and a support class. That's great. Okay, so we're going to go with our sniper. He's going to get a headshot. And then we have a support class in Helen.
Just like it sounds, the support class provides that intangible edge.
Yeah, just going to skip the intros. Pick a research. I'm going to go with weapon fragments.
I realize
And engineering. Skip the intro. And I'm going to do what we usually do. We're going to go into our facilities here and see what we've got.
But if we really want to expand our facilities, we're going to have to start excavating beneath the base. Unfortunately, the deeper we go, the more...
Seems a bit far to have to go down for power. So I'm going to build an Nexus lift anyway. And I'm also going to excavate here. Planning maybe to build our power stations here with our satellites in these 4 zones here. And then maybe these 8 or 9 zones for our... what are they called again? Workshops? So we're getting called to mission control. I'm going to go to the barracks though and very quickly name our 2 squaddies. I do like to name the squaddies so that we have a bit of personalization to them. So Helen Edwards. What are we going to call Helen? Let's change... Yeah, let's keep her as Helen, but let's just change her name to something. For those who are wondering, my naming strategy usually revolves around football players. Only because it's easy then to have a fairly decent understanding of different cultures and naming systems. So we're going to go with Helen Dempsey here. I don't mind the Helen name, it's grand. We're going to keep her face as is. Voice. I don't mind that. Keep everything there. And Let's just change her armor since she's going to be... Ah, no, keep her armor. Let's just change the actual color of it and make it white.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission
Okay,
control.
next soldier. Soldier. Okay, so we're gonna go with Janssen here, with our sniper. Change him to. It has to be a van, doesn't it? If it's Dutch. So Van der Vaart. And we'll go with Giannis. Well, I'm not sure I like the idea of his hair blending into his face, so we'll just see if we can give him something. Oh, we'll just pale him out a little bit. Change the hair color. That'll do the job. Armor tint, just so we can tell the difference between him and the rookies. Is there an orange, since that's the kit for the... It's a bit ugly, isn't it? Jenny Mac. Alright. Not seeing a...
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission
We'll go back to the 20, that wasn't too bad. I like how different it looks. You're not going to miss him out in the battlefield. Alright, so mission control. Scan for activity. Maybe we'll get something in Antarctica someday. Okay, sign new construction. So, like I said, we're going to try and build our first power station down here. So I'm going to build one more access lift. And then once that's done, we'll build our power station. But we will want engineers as quickly as possible so we can build extra uplinks. And do we start with an extra? Oh, we don't get the situation room yet. That's fine. We don't get that until we get an alien abduction, which is now.
Commander,
Few abductions.
we picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Okay, I think I made a mistake of going for money last time. I'm going to go for the engineers simply because you can never have too many engineers. We need 10 engineers in order to build a new workshop or a satellite uplink. So we want to build a new satellite uplink as soon as possible. So we've got Garza from the last mission who did nothing, and Zen is the suggested one. Here's the trick now, because we've gone for our the second wave expansion, all of these guys' stats are going to be different. So I think you have to go to barracks to find out about them. Let me see, a few soldiers. So if we go here, you'll see his stats there. So he's got a will of 32 and 65. That's not actually too great. As you can see, Parkzan 48, 55, 20, 65, 40, 65, 40, 75 is decent. So remember Beth Martin. Just trying to find here if anybody else worth... Okay, we don't actually have that many people. So we're going to go with Beth Martin. And we're also going to go with Nobu. Go-to. I like that name, Go-to. Wonder, will he be our go-to guy or the go-to dead guy? We'll have to see. So we're going to clear out Garza and Zen, and we're going to add in Martin and Go-to. And launch the mission. Now, I did actually pick the only mission that's moderate. We're not going to run into any different aliens, I don't think. So realistically, we're probably going to see 6 to 8 sectoids, but I'm guessing 6. Where easy in this type of circumstance would have been 4 sectoids. So hopefully we can take care of it without getting someone killed this time. I'm convinced that doing commentary while playing actually makes you a worse player. I must not be concentrating or something, because like I've very often gone through the first mission in regular difficulty without even getting injured. Alright, so Dempsey's going to move forward here. Oh, I never made a medikit for her. Not that it's going to make a huge difference right now. We're going to move our sniper forward. And you know what, I'm going to keep them all to the one side, so that'll avoid us getting flanked too hard. Beth moves forward, and let's move the go-to guy. That'll be our simple first turn, and we'll overwatch everybody.
I feel, Commander. I feel, Commander.
Oh yeah, he's got a sniper, so he can't overwatch. So we'll do a pistol. So I think, yeah, we're going to move to the right here of the building. Just for consistency's sake. So we're going to move Dempsey just up here. Hopefully it doesn't take half an age to find these guys. I'm going to charge Nobu all the way up here.
Target confirmed. On our way.
I was kind of hoping I'd trigger somebody there for the sniper to take a shot at, which I don't. So we're going to get the sniper to move up to here. And that'll be our turn again. Just overwatch our two girls here in the center. Does anybody get activated? No. Okay. So we're gonna move go to up to the door. Let's see if we can find anybody inside the building. Okay, so we can hear somebody over here. This is the advantage now, is that none of my guys are gonna get flanked if they all stick together like I'm doing. In theory, anyway. Let's move forward here. Still can't see anybody, which is slightly disturbing. Let's overwatch everybody. Can never be too cautious. Alright. So we heard them, but we still don't see them. Moving Helen forward again. Still not seeing anybody. It's turning into a really slow mission. Sniper would be a good person to leave last before moving, simply because if we're gonna trigger anybody, you want him to get a nice shot off with his sniper rifle.
That's affirmative. Got it covered.
Oh no, I'm gonna get flanked.
Roger, I've got eyes on.
I probably should have flanked the building.
Quiet. Did you hear something?
Oh, I know they're around and I just can't see them. Okay, we're gonna have to move go to. Should we move him here? Okay, I'm gonna put him on Overwatch here, and hopefully if he spots anybody they'll get tagged before he gets shot at. I'm really not sure now how to proceed in the best possible way.
Okay. Copy that. On Overwatch.
These guys are well hidden. For 6 of them, I'm surprised we haven't run into anybody yet. Okay, Vandervaart. I'm pretty sure we spotted the only 2 guys we haven't heard. So I don't think that's actually a good thing. 54 and a 34. Can he throw a grenade? He can't. So we're going to take the 54 chance. Small chance he'll do some damage. But, you know, naturally he doesn't. We're going to have to just overwatch everybody else because they've already moved. Okay, it's typical sectoid tactics. Mile mail one of them while the other guy charges forward. Let's see if we can get a sniper rifle off here, because if we can kill the guy in the back, we get an instant victory on the 2 of them. Oh, and he's a legend. That's 2 kills. We got lucky with that one. I don't think they would have given us that in Classic. But we'll take it. Alright, go to. It's going to open the door here. And he doesn't find anybody, so we're going to go into the next. Oh no. Oh, that's the worst place for them to spawn. That is. Okay. So this is time for grenades. This is time for one big massive hero grenade from Martin. And she can do it, so she's going to do it. What a ledge. I think that just saved my ass right there. I mean, the spawning scared the crap out of me, but I think I managed to survive it.
Solid copy.
I'm still not convinced. There must be 8 of them now, because I'm convinced we were hearing things over here. I think Helen's going to spot 2 more. So put her on alert. And then this one guy's going to get a free flanking shot. Oh, he's not even going to try and flank. Oh, we've been very fortunate.
Affirmative.
Keep moving Helen around. And we can get a nice flanking shot here with go-to, so we're going to take that. 100%. That could be the mission. Oh. Now that's how you do it. No injuries. And a little bit of luck. Okay, a big bit of luck. Head back to base here. Take stock of what we got, and I think we're going to finish up the episode then after that. Alright, so Go-To and Beth both got promoted.
Commander. Our soldiers have to be feeling good after
We've got a
a
heavy
like that. The
and an
heavy
assault.
weapons
So that's our full
provide
squad
crucial
complemented with all the skills.
With the rocket launcher in tow, there are demolitions experts. The assault class serves as our front line. They're the first ones into a fight and the last ones out.
Okay, so we can now build a workshop, but we won't have enough engineers.
We will be in touch, Commander.
If I check, oh, we do have.
Commander to the Situation Room. Commander to the
I think we're going to try and do that simply because, yeah, we're going to try and do that because obviously then we'll get the engineers we need for the satellite uplink, and then we'll have them, once we find the money, we'll be able to build a new satellite uplink. So we're going to do that, build a workshop, and then we're going to build some items and make 1 medikit for our support class. Go to the Situation Room. And this is where he's going to tell us about the various locations.
Every member of the council is going to want satellite coverage, so we should plan our deployments carefully.
And this is part of the second wave expansion. As you can see, Mexico is going to give you more money a month than Canada or United States, which obviously would usually be the United States, just give you the most money. And again, same here, where you've got Egypt is bringing you the most for Africa. It just basically randomizes how much you get. I'm not sure if there's a balancing factor where it always, you know, if you were to get all the countries, you would definitely get the same amount each game. But, you know, it gives you an idea anyway. So, realistically, like I said, we can afford to lose Egypt and South Africa if we really want to. But we can launch a satellite. Now, generally, there's no point in launching satellites until the end of the month, unless you think that you're going to lose the country in the meantime. So, since we're not going to lose anything, we are going to end it there, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for those who've already liked and subscribed to the videos. If you can continue to do so and support me, that'd be great. I'll bring you episode 7 this side of the weekend, definitely before the weekend, hopefully.